Hey there, it's time to talk about insects again. All right, so remember the last few days that we've been talking about insects, we've been talking about this thing that I have behind me, okay? And remember, how many body parts does an insect have? That's right, 3 body parts, okay? We have the head, the thorax, and the abdomen, okay? Remember that it has legs. How many of those legs again? 6 legs, okay? Some of them have wings, not all of them, okay? And we have wings right here. Okay, and there can be 2 wings or 4 wings, okay? On top, they have things that come off called antennas, okay, little feelers that they can feel with, all right? And then they have eyes, okay, and some of them have compound eyes. Remember, it's a whole bunch of eyes made into one big eye, okay? And we also remember that they have an outside body part, okay, that is a hard, crunchy shell. So when you step on it, it crunches, okay, and that's called the exoskeleton, okay? All right, and we talked yesterday that there are more insects than people in the world. Some of them are scary, but they're not really that scary, okay? Some are very beautiful looking. Some of them buzz and fly, they hop and chirp. Some of them hardly move at all. And then some are very helpful, and then some can even hurt us, okay? And they're all colors of the rainbow. So bugs, or not bugs, but insects can be all colors, okay? And remember, are spiders insects? Nope, because spiders only have 2 body parts and they have 8 legs, and insects have 3 body parts and they have 6 legs, okay? Remember, we can find them anywhere, so they can live anywhere in the world. They move around to find food, they have to find shelter and get away from danger. Remember, they eat lots and lots of different things. So sometimes they eat other insects, okay? They eat spiders, they eat lizards, they eat dead things, they eat garbage, okay? They drink blood, okay? It's like mosquitoes and fleas and ticks, okay? And we also learned that they eat plants and leaves and fruit and wood, okay? Some bugs will get into trees and actually kill the tree, okay? And then they also eat seeds, all right? So I have one more book that we're going to read, and this is called Insect Homes. Okay, so hopefully you've watched an insect video. You have drawn your insect. You have written your sentences about an insect. Okay, if you watched today's video, you would have seen that I read Jackson's little sentences about his insect. Um, Avery sent me a video of her reading her sentences about her insect. She did a butterfly. It was very good. Okay, and Anna yesterday when we did our Zoom stuff, Anna even drew a butterfly. Okay, all right, so we're going to talk about insect homes today. All right, insects have homes. People live in homes. Insects live in homes too. Okay, now this over here on this side, this is a wasp nest. And we've seen wasps before. Insects live everywhere on Earth. They live in warm places like Africa. Some even live in cold places like Antarctica. Okay, so this is a map of the world. Okay, we are the green country over here, United States. Okay, so then Africa is the orange one. Antarctica is down here, that'd be the South Pole. Okay, this over here is Asia, like where China is, and this is Australia. Okay, and Europe over here, and that'd be like Germany and France and England. Okay, and then we have South America. Okay, so there's insects live everywhere. All right, insects live in hives and in holes. They also live on plants. Let's learn about all their homes. Okay, so then we have a honeybee, and we have a cricket, and we have a butterfly, and then over here we have a praying mantis. You see that praying mantis? Okay. Homes down low. Many insects make their homes on the ground. Turn over a rock. What is underneath? Okay, so if you guys ever go outside, you can see under rocks, there's always usually some insects. You might see some of these bugs. Rocks help them to stay cool and safe from predators. All right, so we have an ant, a ladybug, then we have a cricket in the middle, and over here we have a beetle, and then down here at the bottom we have a cockroach. What else lives on the ground? Grasshoppers. Their green color helps them hide in the tall grass of meadows. And this grasshopper blends in with the grass. Can you see it there? Yeah, it's kind of hard to see a little bit. Tiny aphids live on plants. These plants are their home. The plants are also their dinner. Munch, munch. Okay? And aphids, okay, are real tiny little bugs. Can you guys see those? Little tiny bugs on that plant. Okay? And then this is what they look like up close, like under a magnifying glass. Those are little. And they eat the plant. Okay? So they live on the plant, but they also eat it. Take a look at this huge anthill. Wow, it is big enough for cheetahs to rest on. All right, so this anthill, see that what the cheetah's laying on? That is an actual anthill, and that's in Africa. And right here's a picture of Africa. That's huge. Okay, now anthills around here, sometimes they only come out of the ground like about this much. Okay, you can't really see them, just like a big, looks like a little tiny pile of dirt. Okay. This is a termite mound. Termites build them by mixing dirt with their sticky spit. Some mounds are taller than a house. Millions of termites can live in one mound. All right, so look at this. Look at this big termite mound over here. There's a guy on a ladder climbing up the ladder to get up here, and it even goes higher. So that's where termites live, and termites are things that eat wood. Okay, there's something that if you have them in your house, that's very, very bad. You got to get somebody to come and spray them and get rid of them because it could hurt your house. Homes up high. Some insects, like the highlife, trees all over the world are filled with lots and lots of busy bugs. And there's some trees, and I'm sure there's probably all kinds of insects in there. All of these insects live in one tree in the rainforest. In fact, scientists have found more than 2,000 kinds of insects sharing a single tree. Wow, that's a lot of insects in one tree. Okay. Wow. Okay, so we have a leaf mimic katydid right here. That's a leaf mimic katydid. Then we have a bullseye silk moth. That's this one. Okay. Then down here, we have a tree hopper. All right. And then over here, we have a flannel moth. A flannel moth. Okay. So they found all those in one tree, and then there was 2,000 insects in that tree. That's a lot of things to live in one tree. All right, wasps. Let's talk about wasps. Wasps build nests in trees. They chew up little bits of wood to make a soft, wet pulp. Then they use their legs, to shape the pulp. Okay, so you ever see a wasp's nest? It's kind of like a soft, papery thing, and it's got like little honeycombs in it. All right, and this is what it looks like. Right? I'm sure you guys have seen those, maybe by a window or in the corner of a doorway or something. All right, yeah. So that is really soft because they make it out of little bits of tree. And you know what else comes from a tree? Paper, right? So it chews it up and kind of makes it look like a little paper thing. All right. When the pulp dries, it becomes a paper nest. Can you believe it? Wasps use teamwork to make all their nests. All right, and then these are some different kinds of wasp nests. Look at this one. That one almost looks like a blown up like rubber glove that like if you go to the doctor and they blow it up. It's got the little finger sticking out the bottom. Okay, and then we got another one down here. You guys see that one very well? And then we got one up here that's more like a cylinder shape. And then one down here at the bottom. That's a lot of different nests. Weaver ants build nests in trees too. Like spiders, they are able to make a kind of thread called silk. So remember, spiders, they have that silk that comes out the back of them to make their spider webs. There's this ant called a weaver ant can also do it. So look at that ant. He's kind of making a web thing right here on that leaf. That's crazy. Oh, look at this next part. They use the silk to weave together leaves. It takes hundreds of hardworking weaver ants to make one nest. Incredible. All right, so look, they take all those leaves and they kind of stick them together and weave them together, kind of like a sewing machine type thing. So look, there's some more of that right there too. That's pretty cool. So an ant can make a nest like that. More amazing homes. Army ants build a new home every night. Well, how the heck do they build a new home every night? Goodness, I'm tired today. They grab onto each other and form a cluster. Sticking together keeps them safe. So look, all this. So you see this rock right here? All this dark stuff. Can you see that on there? All that dark stuff, that's one big colony of army ants. So they all kind of hook together and move around together. That'd be crazy. So they move all the time. They don't really have a home that they stay in. Diving beetles live in ponds and lakes. They are great swimmers and can hold their breath for a long time. Okay, and this insect's back legs are shaped like paddles. All right, so you can see that. And then this leg that's sticking up, that's the ones that are kind of like paddles. That's crazy. Kind of turn, get it out of the light there a little bit, you can see better. All right. Ooh, spittle bugs. I like this one. Where do spittle bugs live? In blobs of their own spit. Spit may seem icky to you, but to them, it is home sweet home. So you know how you can make spit bubbles, right? Oh, gross, nasty. I didn't mean to do that. So you can make spit bubbles, right? So this spittle bug makes spit bubbles and wraps itself up in spit bubbles. Gross. Would you want to live in a big old bubble of your own spit? Nasty. Okay. All right. And that's the end, I think. Yep. All right. Oh, it's got some questions here. It says, can you name 2 insects that live on the ground? What are 2 insects that live on the ground? Can you name 2 insects that live in a tree? Can you share one fact about a wasp nest? What do we learn about a wasp nest? Remember what we said? Can you describe your favorite insect home? What's your favorite insect home? I think mine might be that big termite mound. That's huge. Okay. All right, here's some extra facts. It says bonus fast facts. It says some anthills last for more than 50 years. Okay. Each termite mound has 1 king termite and 1 queen termite. The queen can lay 100 million eggs in her life. Whoa. All right, and people invented paper after watching wasps build their nest. So that's how people figure out how to make paper. That's pretty cool. All right, so that's the end of our stuff about insects for this week. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed all the videos and watched some videos on YouTube about it. Okay, next week we're going to talk about Earth Day and stuff that we can do to save the Earth. Okay, so that'll be all next week. All right, okay, I hope you enjoyed the video and we'll see you later.